Today we are talking about breakfast and ulcer. Does skipping breakfast result in ulcer? Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. I'm Dr. Adefeso. I'm a medical doctor and a nutritionist. In this channel I talk about health, weight loss, lifestyle, and just anything that pops into my head. So welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and join the family if you're yet to do so. It will really mean a lot to me. In my last video I talked about breakfast and weight loss and weight gain. How does skipping breakfast result in weight gain and all that? If you're yet to see that video, I'll link it in the description box below, so be sure to watch that and then come back to this. I'll be waiting for you. So breakfast and ulcer. Does skipping breakfast cause ulcer? A lot of people talk about that lately. We hear, oh, don't do intermittent fasting, ulcer is real. Oh, ulcer is preventing me from losing weight. Oh, the reason I can't stick to this diet plan is because of my ulcer. Or intermittent fasting gave me ulcer, skipping meals gave me ulcer. And this is not true. Honestly, primarily ulcer in the stomach or the duodenum, generally known as peptic ulcer, is caused by one major thing, and it's a bacteria. It's a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, H. pylori for short. Now this bacteria is the one that is responsible for most ulcers. Now this bacteria, they eat the mucous lining of the stomach, and then they drill holes. These holes are the ulcer that we tend to have. And when you have this ulcer, it is totally treatable. Another thing that can cause ulcer is what we call non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Chronic use or overuse, abuse of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and say popular ones are aspirin, ibuprofen, diclofenac, can result in ulcer. Stress has also been shown to cause ulcer, and other things that can aggravate ulcer include alcohol, smoking, but not skipping breakfast. Now what happens is that for example, let's use this analogy. If you have a wound on your hand now, and then you just dab a fresh wound and you dab spirit on that fresh wound, of course you're going to feel some tingling sensation. It's going to be painful. So if you already have ulcer in your stomach lining, and then you're doing other things that will increase acid secretion, then you will definitely have the symptoms of ulcer. You can have abdominal pain, you can have bloating or belching and other symptoms of ulcer. But not necessarily that the fact that you're doing intermittent fasting, you're doing 1 meal a day, or you're not eating breakfast is the result of your ulcer. That is not true. Other things that can cause ulcer, and another way by which even this Helicobacter pylori causes ulcer is that it stimulates gastrin, and gastrin results in increased acid in the stomach. So anything that can result in increased gastrin and then reduce the mucous lining of the stomach, because naturally God is so good. When he created us, the stomach, he knew that the stomach is prone to ulcer, so he put a mucous lining on it to prevent the contact of the stomach with gastric acid that is needed for digestion and all that. The most common cause is the bacteria Helicobacter pylori. It's not skipping breakfast and all that. But if you now have ulcer, how can you lose weight while having ulcer? What are the things that you can eat? How should you structure your plan? Let's talk about that next. Having said that, a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori is the commonest cause of ulcer, then it's important for you to not self-diagnose yourself. If you know that you have upper abdominal pain that is persistent and recurrent, go to the hospital. If it is ulcer, they'll probably do an H. pylori test, either a blood test or a urea breath test, and if it is positive, they'll give you drugs for it, antibiotics. There's a regimen for it, there's a period of time you should use it, and go to the hospital and treat it. It is totally treatable. So apart from that, other things that you can do. Foods that are good, that I love, studies have shown to help with ulcer include, cauliflower, cucumber, apple, raspberry, blueberry, carrot, honey, garlic, decaffeinated green tea, and then probiotics like kombucha, yogurt, and even our own locust beans, iru. And then milk is also very good if you do. God bless you, you don't have dairy issues or you don't have lactose intolerance. Milk is also very good. So you need to incorporate some of this food into your diet and avoid any food that aggravate the symptoms. They differ from person to person. Some people their symptoms get aggravated by eating spicy food, caffeine and all that, but there's really no other than fast rule when it comes to food, especially foods that aggravate ulcers. You just need to individualize it and ask yourself, what are the foods that make your symptoms worse, and stay away from those foods. What makes symptoms worse for A is totally different from what makes symptoms worse for B. So you need to individualize it, and whatever it is that make it worse for you, stay away from those kinds of foods. So before you just jump on the bandwagon, foods that make ulcer and even reflux bad, coffee, alcohol, caffeine, spicy foods, chocolate and all that, you need to ask yourself first what makes it worse for you, and then identify foods that make it worse and stay away from those kind of foods. The very last quick tip I'm going to give you, especially if you have reflux, is overeating and eating 2 to 3 hours before bed can actually make your symptoms bad. So if you have reflux, and it's better to avoid overeating. Eat small meals at intervals rather than eating one large meal, and try your best not to eat a minimum of 4 hours before going to bed. So I hope you've learned that skipping meals does not cause ulcer. It can aggravate your symptoms if you already have ulcer, but skipping meals, doing intermittent fasting, or doing 1 meal a day is not what will cause ulcer. If you have ulcer, you probably have Helicobacter pylori infection, or you've been using all those NSAID, and even the local ones, the Caraole and all those things, and even herbal concussion. Sometimes they put this drug in herbal concussion and you don't know. So those might be the reason why you're having ulcer. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay fit and healthy. Bye for now.